short-winded of breath when I do Zooms for some reason. So if I have to like stop to catch my breath, don't mind me. Okay, so for everyone that's new, you guys should have logged into your eSuite already, and if you didn't, you need to, because you have to go do your tax info. So I'm going to share my screen with you guys. Okay, so when you log into your eSuite, it's going to look like this. So when you go to log in, you can either go to eSuite.myitworks.com, or you can just go to your regular website. And when you click to log in, you're going to log in with your distributor number, not with your email. You're going to log in with your distributor number and the password that you created. This is our back office, so this is literally where we can see everything. If you enrolled this month, you have a Christmas wish. So make sure that you go submit your Christmas wish. I don't know how many Mark is going to be selecting, but it's one of the promotions that he's doing for us right now, and it ends tomorrow. So it was for any distributor that enrolled a distributor this month, or any distributor that enrolled this month. So Callie, you have one, and so does Stephanie. So make sure Stephanie knows, and you guys can go put in your Christmas wish. It can be whatever you want. Jamie and I asked for money for a down payment on a house. People ask for money to pay off debt. They ask for, money, a trip to Disney for their kids. Like, you can literally ask for whatever you want. So when you log into your eSuite, you'll scroll down and it will say that you've earned a Christmas wish, and there'll be a thing right here that is like a box, and you can type in 600 characters and submit your Christmas wish. Also right now we have the points. So for every 5 points, you get a $100 bonus. This is going on through December 24th. So the ways that you get points, I'll show you right here. Look at that. And anytime they do any promotions, if you go into our document library, you can find the rules for all of the promotions. What's going on in the chat? Oh yeah, okay, good. Come on. Oh, of course. Why? I thought it was like actually going to bring me to the thing. No, it's just going to make me look for it. Whole nother level points chart. Here we go. Yeah, man. So, okay. So for every loyal customer that you enroll, you're going to get a point. So if you just enrolled this month, your first goal is to get 4 customers. Even if you enrolled last month, this was going on last month too. So it just got extended into this month. So every customer that you get is going to be 1 point. When you get 5 customers, you're going to get a $100 bonus. That's going to be paid out on a Friday. It's not going to be paid out with our commissions. So the points for the bonuses for these points are paid out every Friday. So if by Friday this week at midnight, you have 5 points, next Friday, you'll get a $100 bonus. If you enroll a distributor, when they get to 150 in sales, you're going to get 2 points. If they get to 150 in sales and get 4 customers, you're going to get another 5 points. So you can potentially earn 7 points for every distributor that you're enrolling. So that's really good. It's a lot of points. Sarah, who's on our team, she's earned over $1,000 in these bonuses in the last 2 months. So she's a top 100 point earner. She's going to the cocktail party at conference, which was like literally for the top 100 point earners in the entire company. And she's a Ruby. She's going to be there with people that are literally, ambassadors in this company making $40,000 a month. So you can really earn as many points as you want. So I want you guys to know about this promotion that's going on. No, it says November 1st through the 30th. It was just extended through Christmas Eve. So midnight Christmas Eve, you have to get as many points as you can, and earn as much as you can in bonuses. And then obviously, as you're enrolling customers and enrolling distributors, you're also growing your paycheck for next month. So whatever happens in December, we get paid for in January. So all of our commissions are paid out the following month. If I'm going too fast, I'm trying to get this done in an hour so that we can get on Jade's Q&A, and then we have I have a diamond Zoom with her later for like the diamond and aboves. So when you guys log into your eSuite so you can set up to actually get paid, when y'all log in for the first time, there's gonna be like a red thing somewhere up in this area telling you to set up your tax stuff. So literally you're just gonna go, you're gonna click on it. It's gonna have you pretty much fill out kind of like a W-4 type thing, so that you can get paid. And then within like 72 hours after doing that, they should send you, PayPortal should send you an activation link. If they don't, if you haven't gotten one yet and you already did your tax stuff, if you just Google It Works PayPortal, ooh, sugar. Let's get it showed up. If you Google It Works PayPortal and you go in, you have to use your email address that's registered with your account. So if you don't remember what email you had, you can go look at settings and you can see what email you have linked up with your account, okay? So put that email in right here and click Forgot Password, and it's gonna send you an email to that email address to reset your password, and then you'll be able to log in. So that is the first thing that you're gonna do when you log into eSuite. Now I know y'all got tagged in a video that had 4 training videos in it. Those are just really important because we use a lot of abbreviations I gotta minimize this or I'm gonna get distracted. We use a lot of abbreviations like LC, DT, FSQ, just different things, GV, BV. So if you watch that video that I posted, Get Down with Our Lingo, it's literally like 15 minutes long. It explains what all of those abbreviations mean. There's a Sealing the Deal video from Jade Hooper in there that pretty much is how I go through almost every conversation that I have with a loyal customer, and I kind of just like follow that script. So that's another good one. It's a short video. It's like 10 minutes long. There's 2 longer videos. There's an Instagram training video, which I really suggest that you guys all watch because I'm not going to go into in-depth Instagram training on this. That's a really good video that I made last year. And the only thing that I'm doing different now than I was doing then is using the Captivate app, which I'm going to talk to you guys about, but I do talk about the Cleaner app on there. So definitely watch that video. I have built my entire business on Instagram. I started with like 200 followers. Now I have like 6,500. So you can really reach a lot of people on Instagram. So definitely watch that. And then there's a Getting Started video that Jade made that I want you guys to watch, just so you guys can like get a feel for her personality and kind of how she coaches, because she's all of our upline. She's also the number 5 money earner in the entire company, and she's younger than I am. She's a hairdresser. She's got 2 kids. She's married, and her and her husband are making like 70 grand a month and have been for a while. So they make a shit ton of money, and she's just like from a super small town, like never went to college, like never, you know, she just was like normal girl, hairdresser, whatever. And she's a really great leader. So like you guys to watch that just so you can get a feel for kind of how she coaches. And she probably goes over some stuff that I didn't go over. Oh yeah. So after you guys do your tax stuff, if you go in here, if you go into the Training Academy, there's videos in here. Now, as you promote, you'll be able to open up more levels of these. So when you log in as a new distributor, this is what's going to be open to you. So there's just different short little videos in here. I love that they're doing English and Spanish, which is great. And there's just different things in here. I don't do wrap parties, so I don't really watch any of this stuff. Dream board making, I definitely am a big believer in having a dream board. I have one on the wall in my office, and I always do. Then as you promote, you can get into like bigger things going on here. So this will be open next year. That is my goal. So I think, and the last thing. So I know a lot of you guys ask about the auto ship. When you start, to me, I've always run my auto ship every month since I started my business because it's just important too. It ensures that you're commission qualified. So that's one thing I will go over really quickly. To be commission qualified, you either need to have 150 BV in personal sales every month or run an 80 BV auto ship. Now for me, I don't keep any of my customers or my distributors. So if you all enrolled with me personally in the last 2 months, then you know I probably put some customers or distributors under you to kind of like help you out and help you get started. And so I don't keep them. So I don't have any personal volume because I don't keep any of my customers. So I place all of them. So I run my auto ship to make sure that I'm getting paid out my commissions every month. Another thing about running the auto ship is that you can't be passionate about our products if you're not using them. So it's super, super important to use our products. So I know you guys all got wraps with your kit. Put one on when your kit comes in. Like just wash your stomach with warm water and just like a light soap. Don't use any kind of like moisturizing soaps or anything. Put on a wrap for 45 minutes, drink a bunch of water, take before and after pictures, and use those. Use your 4 wraps and have your own personal results for those because that's going to help you with Easy Bill, don't puke on the floor. That's going to help you be able to sign people because your friends and family are going to believe you when they see your personal results. My first auto ships that I was running, I was getting wraps every month and hair, skin, and nails. I love our hair, skin, and nails. It's one of the most popular products that I sell. I was a hairdresser before I started doing this. So it was like the only thing that made my hair grow after I chopped all of it off in hairdressing school. So I'm in love with that product. So I was getting hair, skin, nails every month and I was getting wraps and I was selling my wraps for 25 bucks a piece to pay for my auto ship until I started making some money with this. So I didn't have the extra $100 to run an auto ship every month, but I knew that it was important to be using the product. So that's an option for you, is to run your auto ship, get a box of wraps, and then get another product that's like $30 for you to use for yourself. And sell the wraps, make your money back to pay for your auto ship. That's all I wanted to go over with the eSuite. If you guys want to like change your auto ships around, all of that stuff is in here. So you can literally get into everything, but I run my auto ship every month. I probably have to change it up. I'm going through stretch mark cream like crazy because I'm trying to not get stretch marks while I'm pregnant. If you ever want to change your website, you can do that in here. So if you go into settings, if you want to change your name, you have to submit a ticket. I had to do that when I got married, but you can change your email address, your phone number. If you post it in here, it's gonna, maybe that's not true. It's in here. Oh yeah. Okay. So I have my website set up. So if you go into where it says website, you can see whatever you have in here is what your website's going to be. So AsiaStone.my, it works. I have mine masked through GoDaddy. That's not something that you guys have to do. Just something that I chose to do. So, you know, if I enrolled you, I sent you to StoneWrapAdventure.com. I have a picture of me and Jamie. So you can upload a picture in here. You can tell your story if you want. You can link your Facebook. And then I just have, so that when you go to my website, it says Asian Jamie Stone, you see my picture, and then text and my phone number. So you see that in the top right-hand corner when you go to my website. So whenever I send someone the steps to order, I say, you'll see my name and picture in the top right-hand corner. So they know that it's my website, and I can make sure that they're on my website. Because if somebody goes to just itworks.com and orders, you're not going to get credit for it. So you want to make sure that they're on your website. Oh my gosh, guys, I wasn't even screen sharing that whole time. Was I? Oh my God, so bad. Okay, sorry. Okay, so you can do your auto ships in here. Now I'm screen sharing. You can change your auto ship. You can change the date of it. You can change your products up. Just make sure you always hit save when you're done. And then under settings, this is what I was trying to show you guys. Oh my God. I'm telling you, this baby is like sucking my brain cells out. So this is just like my address, phone number, whatever, my website. But if you go under website, you can edit like what your website name is. So I find it easier for it to just be your name. Just being your name is super easy. People that you know, you can send them your website. They're going to first and last name, like it's super easy. And then you can upload a picture down here, which is what I was just talking about. And then whatever you put under home phone is what's going to show up on the website. I think if you put in a last name, I don't think it shows up. I'm not positive. I don't know. I tried out like different things to see what it looks like. When you go to my website, Asian Jamie Stone, there's our picture. There's my phone number. Like I was saying, if they go to the regular website, you're not going to get credit for it. At the end of the year, we get 1099, so those will pop up in here sometime at the end of January. If you made less than $600 in 2017, you're not going to get one. So if you guys just enrolled, unless you make a shit ton of Christmas cash this month, you're probably not going to get one because we get paid out in January for December commission. So if you guys just started this month, you're not going to get paid till January. You won't be taxed, whatever. It doesn't count until next year. It's a new year. So you can upload, like if your credit card changes, whatever, you can do all that in here. Under reports real quick, I'll just show you guys pretty much downline orders is really like if you enrolled a new customer. If you enrolled a new customer, they will show up in here or under personally enrolled team. So they'll show up in here. If you already have your 4 customers and you have distributors under you and you're moving customers to them, you have 24 hours to do that and you do it through here. So your enroller will teach you how to do that when it's time, and that's something that you're doing. Okay. Okay, so every day we have 4 things for sure that we have to do. Okay, every single day. Every single day you have to be posting. So every single day, 3 to 6 times a day. Every single day, 3 to 6 times a day, you need to be posting. So you can post about this business and not be spammy about it. So if you go look at my Instagram, I don't have a bunch of It Works posts like, you know, the green, blingy, whatever. If you go look at Sarah's page, it's lots of selfies, bright pictures, you know, and then if you go read the caption. So here, this is a hair, skin, and nails post, but it's not a picture of a bottle of hair, skin, and nails. It's a picture of a girl with beautiful hair standing in front of the mountains. It goes with the theme of Sarah's profile. She does a lot of traveling, so she has a lot of pictures of traveling, and so it just goes with the whole theme. So notice our profiles say nothing about It Works. Our username, nothing about It Works. I'm just going to give you an example of what your profile should definitely not look like ever. I'm sure, let's see. I always feel kind of bad when I do this, but okay. So she has her It Works name in the profile. That's not good. And she's posting a bunch of product posts. that are just pictures of the product, not pictures of her using the product, lots of words. It just looks spammy. You look at her page and you're like, okay, this girl's for sure going to try to sell me something. That is not the vibes that you want to give off when someone looks at your profile. Like even when you go to Jade's profile. Oh, Jade, I'm not trying to watch your story. I'm trying to go to your freaking profile. Her page is pictures of her baby, traveling, things that they're doing, food, Disney, like she goes to Disney like 5 times a year with her family. Just lots of selfies. You don't see any pictures that are like pictures of a bottle of a product with a bunch of words over it and like black, green, and bling everywhere, right? Okay, she looks like a normal person, a mom. She has adorable kids, like just someone like you would follow her. Nothing in her profile says that anything about it works. You would want to be her friend. If you were, you know, in your 20s and had kids, you'd be like, okay, like I got stuff in common with this chick, right? So super important. That's like all I'm going to say for Instagram training while we're on here, just because go watch the video. But yeah, just don't be spammy with your Instagram, please. So posting 3 to 6 times a day, every day. You should be making it a goal to message 50 new people. If you guys don't have a planner, you need to get one. So you can get these nice planners at Hobby Lobby with a 40% coupon for $8. Okay. And the way that they're set up inside is you have like your whole month, and then the days are laid out like this. So you can write down, if I get like a solid potential, I write them down. So I'll do categories. So since it's split up into 3 categories, I'll do DTs, LCs, and then follow-up. So if someone said, okay, I'm going to order on Friday, then I'm going to put their name down in Friday under follow-ups. If I talk to someone and they were like a solid lead and I got their phone number and I'm texting with them, I'm going to write down in that day under DT that I talked to them that day, that I started having conversation with this person and that they're a solid lead. So get yourselves a planner. I don't care if you go to the dollar store and get a dollar planner, but you need to keep track of the people that you're talking to, because once you're in this for 2.5 years, like I have been, you're going to talk to thousands and thousands of people, and you're not going to be able to keep up if you're not writing things down. So definitely get a planner. So, you know, starting off like messaging 25 to 50 new people a day is good. You want to go through your warm market first. So while you're going through your warm market and reaching out to those people, which those are the people that you know, those are, you know, the people on Facebook that you went to high school with or that you went to college with. That's your parents, your siblings, your cousins, your aunts, your uncles, you know, your best friend's parents, just people that you know that like you've met on a personal level at some point. You want to reach out to all of them. So just posting about the business is not asking. So we need to ask. So we message. So you want to be messaging at least 25 new people a day if you're new. And while you're doing that, you need to be growing your audience. So I follow 500 new people a day on Instagram. In my Instagram training, I go over how I follow. And if I follow 100 people, I probably have 10 to 20 people follow me back depending. So that's in a day's time, 50 to 100 new people that have started following my account that are now watching my posts. So as long as you're always growing your following, you're never going to run out of people to message. And this is a problem that people run into, is that they don't build their following, and then they're messaging 25 to 50 people a day, and in 2 weeks they have nobody left to message because they weren't growing their audience. So I personally don't build on Facebook. If you want to build on Facebook, Cassie. She's one of the leaders on our team. There's a video in the Teamstone page. She talks about how to go about building your business on Facebook. I don't really build on Facebook. I only have like 1,600 friends. It's just not like my thing. I don't like the algorithms on it. I personally don't do it. It doesn't work for me. I'm good at Instagram, so I just stick to what I'm good at. So following every day. So every day we're posting, we're messaging, we're following up, and we're growing our network. Those are 4 things, like no matter what, you have to do them every day. You can be successful working this business in 1 hour a day. So every night, pretty much, we power hour. So usually around like 8 o'clock, me, Cassie, Sarah, Sydney, and whoever wants to get on with us, we all get on Zoom and we just sit here pretty much in silence and we just message people. We just work our business and we just sit on Zoom together. And if someone messages us back and, you know, we're like, oh, how should I respond to this? Then we're on here with each other and we can kind of like help each other bounce ideas off of each other. But it's really just like a dedicated hour. You know, it's after like at our house, we put the kids to bed at 8 o'clock. So at 8 o'clock, that's my time to sit down at my desk and I have an hour to just focus on my business. You can be super successful working this business in just 1 hour a day. I did it. I promoted to Ruby just having an extra hour a day. And that comes along with like a $500 paycheck on average. Rubies make about $500 a month. So you guys can totally do that. It's just about being consistent. That's the most important thing in this business is consistency. It's the best thing that you can do for yourself is be consistent. So those 4 things I do every day, and it's not steered me wrong in my business yet. I've been home this month, actually like coming up. I was trying to figure out the date. But I've been home full time for 2 years, like sometime this week. So you can totally be super successful with this. Like I'm a high school dropout. I've never stuck to anything in my life for more than a year. I like always bounced around at jobs. I would get a job. I would stay somewhere for like 6-7 months, get super bored, quit, go find something else. This is the longest I've ever stuck with anything. So it's really great just being able to own your time. And like, now that Jamie and I are married, I'm pregnant, like I'm going to be able to stay home with Nash when he's born. And I'm still going to be able to be bringing in that we're going to still be able to be a 2-income household, you know, while I'm at home being able to raise our kids. And during the summer, we don't have to put the other kids in daycare or anything. So it's really good. Okay. So, we have a boom chat. So right now, most of you guys are in this 4LC chat that we're in. So I'm going to start giving you guys tasks. So I was talking with Jamie about it, and he's like my behind the scenes guy. Like he doesn't like work his business, but he helps me work with you guys in the chats. So if you see him posting, that's my husband. So we have a boom chat, and after you guys enroll your first 4 loyal customers on your own, you get your first 4, you can be moved into this chat if you'd like. Basically, we do a morning session and a night session. So in the morning, it's 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. So we post in there, you know, session, you know, morning session, round 1. And Jamie usually posts that stuff for me. We have alarms set on our phones. And the goal is at that time, you go and you message 25 new people. Put up a post if you haven't posted, and then follow people. I'm going to do it a little bit differently in the 4LC challenge group, just because I know you guys are working on building your thing, but I'm going to give you like specific tasks. So I'm going to give you a specific post to write. I'm going to like ask you questions in there. Like I'm going to ask questions that is going to help you write a paragraph that is going to be like a life post. And then it's going to be like, go message 20 people and go add 100 people. So we're going to do that in the mornings at 10, 11, 12, and 1. And then at night, it's 7, 8, 9, and 10. And this is Eastern time. So you can either do the morning or the night, or do, 2 in the morning, 2 at night. All depends like what your schedule is. It's fine. But we do 1 in the morning and 1 at night just because everyone's schedules are different. So I'm going to start doing that for you guys just to kind of like help keep you on track and stuff. And it should be good. So we'll see how that works out. I'm not big on like, I don't want to say like hand holding because it's not really like that, but like I'm not going to sit here and be like, okay, you have to go work your business. Like no one ever had to tell me to go post or to go message people or to go add people on Instagram. Like I just did it because it was like, I'm either going to make money with this or I'm going to be in debt freaking forever and just like drowning and struggling to pay my car payment every single month while I have like, like bills coming in and student loans coming in and whatever. Like it was like either like this is going to happen or like I'm screwed. So this is the only option. So no one had to sit here and like babysit me and tell me, you need to do this, this, and this. Me and my leaders that are on here, Sarah, Cassie, Sydney, Sammy, we are going to give you guys the tools that you need, and you either take them and you use them or you don't. It's up to you. I'm not going to sit and twist your arm and beg you to work. So we'll make sure that you guys have everything that you need, all the support that you need. And then, you either do it or you don't. It's up to you. We will help you in whatever way that we can and be supportive. And, we're here for you no matter what. So, we're a very close-knit team. I work, I think we all work really closely together. It's good. So next month is, well, no, I guess conference is in February, whatever. We have 2 big corporate events every year. We have conference and we have green carpet. And conference is like the big, big event. It's every year in like the end of January, beginning of February, and it's down in Tampa. Our headquarters is down in Bradenton. How do you say that? Bradenton? Bradenton. Cassie doesn't even know, and she lives down there. Anyways, whatever. It's down near Tampa, Florida. So that's where like our corporate headquarters is. So it's basically like 3-day conference. They like throw parties and there's a lot of training for us, and they are going to do promotions. We're going to have new products coming out. I think we're going to have more keto products coming out. And they're going to announce bonuses, and you guys want to be set up for these bonuses. So our first full year in the business, 2016, Jamie and I both promoted during the boom season, which is like January to like April. And we earned $22,000 in bonuses. So there's going to be really big bonuses that they're going to announce. I know that they're announcing bonuses. It's like been confirmed that there's going to be new bonuses. And from what I was told, there's going to be bonuses and promotions for no matter what level that you're at. So I don't know what that means, but normally we just have we had bonuses for going Ruby, but they got rid of those last year. So I don't know if they're bringing a Ruby bonus back or if they're not. When I ran Ruby, I got $1,000 bonus, which was super nice. They paid off my Victoria's Secret credit card with that. And so, yeah, there's going to be a lot of things getting announced. So you guys, everyone that you're talking to right now, this is like a weird month because it's Christmas and people aren't really spending money on themselves. So it's It's one of our quieter months just because of that, because, you know, like people just don't have the extra money this month. So don't let that like deter you. If you haven't signed anybody up yet this month and like you just started and you're like getting stressed out because you're reaching out to people and nobody wants to sign up, you're planting seeds. So every time you talk to someone, you're planting that seed. Now they're watching you, they're paying attention to you. So that's why, you know, the consistency of posting every day, being passionate about your business and about our products is going to pay off, because they're going to see you keep talking about it, and it's always going to be there in the back of their mind. January, February, March, like all the people you're talking to right now are all going to wind up signing up. So that's why I said it's super important to make sure that you're writing people's names down, because you're going to forget, and you're going to have people reaching out to you like, you know, I've been seeing you post about these things. You know, like I really, you know, like want to lose weight, or I need to make some extra money, like whatever it is. And then, you know, in March and April, people are getting their income tax returns back. So a lot of people sign up to be distributors during that time. And you have the potential for your business to go really fast and for you to promote really quickly. So now is like the time to just be talking to everybody, and just writing all that stuff down. And if you're new, obviously your first goal is to get your 4 customers. So that's what you're working on. And then after that, we have something called the steps to success. So if you got your kit, I don't have one in here. If you guys got your kit, you got a steps to success worksheet in there. I probably have an old one in here. But every month your goal is to fill out your steps to success. So let me find like the original. Here we go. This is like straight up original right here. This is so old. This is from like January of 2016. But this is what your steps to success looks like. So you're going to get like a nice thick copy like this in your business kit when you get it. So every month your goal is to get 4 customers and 3 distributors. So we do this by posting and messaging and following up with people. And y'all utilize the chats. Please utilize the chats. They're there so that we can help you with your conversations. And I can tell you right now that the people who are in the chats every day and are active in them and are letting us work with them and help them, those are the people who are enrolling. So you want to be involved in the chats. It's just a lot of good energy. It's a lot of momentum going on in there. And there's just lots of good stuff going on in there. You know, I talked to you guys last month, maybe not like you guys in particular, but I talked to our team in general that like we need to keep like the side talk to a minimum in the team chat, because there's just like people talking about stuff that literally has nothing to do with It Works, and like complaining about stuff that has nothing to do with It Works. And like we have like no negativity. Like I'm not going to tolerate anything negative or just like any like bad energy. Like we just don't need it. Bill, get your butt up here right now. Get up here. Like I won't tolerate it. So if someone's being super negative and just like bitching and complaining, like I'll just remove you from the chat, because nobody needs that, like bringing them down. We just want like positive vibes, like just good stuff everywhere. So just get involved in those. Like make sure that you're sending screenshots. You are brand new. You don't know how to have conversations with people, and that's okay. It's like not normal to know how to have these conversations with people. I asked so many questions when I first started my upline, and my enroller was literally like 2 weeks into the business when I enrolled under her. So she literally had no clue what was going on, and then she quit. So then I was just like, I don't even know, like just like binging on like YouTube trainings on Jade Hooper's page all day because I had no clue what I was doing, and I had an upline, but she was like my enroller's enroller, and I literally asked her questions all day, every day. She probably thought I was so freaking annoying. She probably hated me, but you know what? I wound up going diamond, and now she makes a lot of money off of me because I'm under her legs. So, you know, it's all good. So, ask questions, send screenshots, because if you're not enrolling people, it's probably because you're not sending screenshots, because it's literally one word you can say differently that will make or break signing up that person right then. It could be one thing you do say or don't say that is giving you that hiccup where you're not getting enrollment. So make sure that you're sending screenshots, because we enroll a lot of customers and distributors, and we know how to talk to them and have conversations with them. We've been doing this for a long time. So that's why all my leaders, no matter what group chat that you're in, my leaders are all in it to help you guys. So one of us is always in there to answer your questions. And like even Jamie will like if someone's messaging at like 5 o'clock in the morning and knows I'm sleeping, he will message one of my diamond sidelines and be like, hey, what's the answer to this question? And he will like figure it out and answer you. So it's a team effort. So just make sure that you're utilizing that. Like I can't stress that enough, because I promise when you start getting involved in the chat and you start sending screenshots and you're getting on those Zooms every week that we do, and you're getting on Jade's trainings, like it's just so much good energy, just like all just good things just start happening. So I just can't stress that enough. Like get involved in the chats and make sure you're sending screenshots. If you're not sure what to post, ask. Like I don't expect you guys to know how to make a post. I don't expect you to know, you know, what's a great picture and what is maybe something that you should skip that picture and find something different, or how to word a caption for a post. Like I don't expect you guys to know how to do that. You literally this is like not normal. It's like if you went and got a job at Starbucks, like you're not going to know how to make all those crazy freaking drinks. Like who the hell wouldn't even know what they're doing at that point? Like I would be like burning coffee and like spilling stuff, and there'd be like caramel everywhere, and like just no, like you don't know. It's like with any job, like training comes with it. And this is so outside of the box that, you know, for some people it really just isn't common sense, and that's okay. And that's why you have us to help you. So don't be afraid to ask for help. Please, please, please don't be afraid to ask for help. That's what we're here for. It's hard for us to individually reach out to every single person. Like, you know, if each of us is enrolling, you know, 10 new distributors every month, that's, you know, in 3 months time, that's 30 new people that you're trying to train, and to reach out to every single person individually every day, it's so hard. So that's why we have the group chats, because it's just an easy space where, you know, if I'm not around, like this morning I was at my OB appointment, it ran super over. It was like supposed to be like a 30-minute appointment, and then I had to go get blood work that I didn't know that I had to get, and we wound up being at UConn for 3 hours this morning. And if people were texting me, I would probably not have really been answering them. So that's why we have these chats, so that there's always someone in there that's going to help. And it's just an easier way to reach out to everybody at one time, because if I have to sit and text message 15 people every morning to check in and see what's going on, that's, you know, a half an hour of time that like I could have just reached out to everybody and been like, okay guys, like what's going on? How's everyone doing? Does anyone have any questions about conversations they had last night? You know, what's everyone's game plan for today? And it's just like so much easier to just talk to everybody as a whole. And then when you're reading what's going on, you just kind of organically learning how to have conversations with people just by seeing like, oh, this person asked this and this is how they answered it. And then, you know, you kind of just, it all just starts coming together. So please get involved in the group chats. It's super, super important. I think I went over everything that I wanted to go over. Yeah, I think we're good. Does anyone have any questions? Because I know I went really super fast, but Jade's doing a Q&A at 9 o'clock, and I wanted to make sure that I got through this before she started, because I postponed last night's Zoom because she was doing her thing, and I was like, oh, it might take longer than an hour, and then I freaking changed it to today, and then I'm like, Jesus Christ, she's doing one tonight too. So does anyone have any questions? You can unmute yourself, or you can ask in the chat. Oh yeah, Captivate. There's an app. So actually, Cassie, can you explain this better, you or Sarah? Because I don't use the like the cloud mode. I just go in and do it myself. You guys do it to where it runs for you at work, right? So can one of you guys unmute yourself and explain it?
So you download it, and so basically, like,
can you tell them what it is? Because not everybody
okay, so Captivate's an app that follows people for you, and I don't know if they have it on Android, but they have it on iPhone. And so I did a video. Did I do a video on Captivate?
I don't think so. You did
no,
one
okay.
on how to move.
So you basically download it, and the people you follow usually, like, if you go through and do it yourself manually, you can just go in and do it the same way. So if you go into the, oh, that's really bright. You don't see that? It says search bar.
It's super bright still.
Okay, it's because it's white. It says discover.
Okay.
So you go to search and say, like, I'll go to a page I usually follow. I find, like, boutiques or, like, people popular in the United States, or, like, people from, like, The Bachelor. I follow them because they have, like, families and stuff now. So you go to their page and you click where it says how many likes they have. You click it,
so
and all the
most
people
recent
below.
photo. So you would go to their most recent photo and then click on the likers.
Basically, yeah. And then it will process, and it takes a while because it, like, loads everyone. Or you can do, like, if you find someone in your news feed or in your Instagram feed that gets a lot of likes, you can just go to their profile and, like, add their 300 friends that like the photo. I personally just do a large account because it does 1,000 at a time. So all the girls that like that photo loads on the screen. And if you hit the bottom, it says quick select. And you hit select non-following. It selects everyone that you're not following. And then on the top, it says actions. And then it says follow. And you can either add to the local queue, which I used to do, but you have to go in and manually do it. So you go in and you can set it to like 100 actions, and you have to go in and then you have to hit like
execute, like every
execute
hour.
Or something.
That's
and it's
how
just,
I do it.
It's just a pain in the ass. So I'd rather I do the cloud queue. It was $5 more. I mean, it's a really good deal. So I just hit add to cloud queue. I mean, think about how much you're going to use it. I mean, $5 is nothing compared to, like, going in and manually, like, adding 200 people every hour. So if you hit the back button all the way out, back to your normal screen, and you go to settings, and you go down, it says cloud queue, and if you just hit pending, it shows I have 1,791 people in there, and it's following 40 people per hour, so it shows, like, everyone I've followed today. It does it for you. I think it's a godsend. It's amazing.
Yeah. So Captivate's a really good app to use. It's made by the same people that make the Cleaner app. So when you guys watch my Instagram training video, you'll see where I go over how to use the Cleaner app. This is used the exact same way pretty much, except that you're using it to add followers. So yeah, her and Sarah use the cloud queue because it literally will just, like, every hour it will go through and follow people that are in their waiting list room because they both work. I don't work, so I work, I do this. So I'm home, so I'm like, whatever, I can just go through every hour and execute my, and it will do 100 people. So Anyways, that's a really good app. And then the cleaner app. And then I go over like editing pictures and stuff on my Instagram training. So just make sure that you guys watch it. I have a bunch of training videos on my YouTube. If you just go to my YouTube page, it's Asia Stone. Jade Hooper has a lot of really amazing videos. Sarah Neerman. I can give you a list of people. Like literally, I still watch at least one training video every day just because you can always learn something new. And the way that social media is changing all the time, like you just want to be up with like how everything's working. So we're going to hop off of here. If anyone has any questions about anything that I went over, just ask us in the chat and I can kind of do that. But Jade should be posting the link to her Zoom like any time now. Did she post it yet? Did anyone see? I haven't seen